Koppolla Connecta, South Africa's hip-hop radio station.
Welcome to Mind Trip. Buckle up and have a nice trip.
Namhlanje indodse jayivini inengathi namhlanje indoda yolala ehlathini inengathi namhlanje indodse jayivini inengathi namhlanje indoda yolala ehlathini
And you're still tuned into the Rap Lifestyle with your favorite boy, KingScotty, Mr. Forever Young, Ivantunala Sima Suburb Senior, the coolest in the city. Bubble to get a sit back, relax. Usupomnyamu is here to save the day, and I'm with the forever beautiful, forever shining, forever phenomenal.
Still here, you know.
And SheSo Electric One. What's good? You good?
Still good, man. Still good. Just feeling the heat right now. Because we got something important.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Your first show and you handling it proper.
Hey, bro. I'm in the hot seat for real. Like, I'm in the hot seat.
It's true. Now that's the time everybody's been waiting for. The man of the hour is in the building. Indiana_N RSA. What's good, my brother?
I'm good, man. You was saying?
Not much, man. I'm here. I should be asking you, man. How's life on top, bro?
Can't say on top, but we're on the way, bro.
Man, I feel like it's on top.
We
like,
trying.
You're really doing the most, man.
We trying, bro.
Oh yeah.
Trying.
It's true. I just want to say to Fluby, man. Shout out to Fluby, man. Much respect for you, bro. Much respect for you, bro. Much respect for you, man. So yeah, this is the moment that everybody's been waiting for. You know what I mean? Like, me. Here for you to what? Scotty, Rap Lifestyle, Koppolla Connecta, your home of SA Hip Hop Radio. You know what I mean? But before we go into that, bro, please let know people who you are, where you're from, and why music.
Oh, well, yo, first of all, I'd like to thank you guys for having me on the show, Michi.
And sure, thank you for honoring the invite.
Yeah, Michi. And a big shout out to everyone who's listening out there.
Sure.
You know, Indiana, right? Indiana, igama lokuzalwa isiphelele iskini. You might hear from Indlela Mtitangalo, Xhosa. Xhosa being from the Eastern Cape. Kwindawo encane kuthiwa Mount Fletcher. That's where I'm originally from. I could say music for me has been because like I grew up from, I could say, a musical family. The old lady ecaweni being a band who were in the choir, less ecaweni.
True.
I've got a cast about 8. I'm the last born at home. So I have 2 sisters of mine and 1 brother of mine. They have a gospel album that's out there, but they never really pushed it, because of this span and all that. They separated. So we family, being the last born and seeing everyone, everyone here is talented. They have this ability to sing, but no one has ever really took that path. You know what, let me focus on music. So when I got to a point, having seen the reaction that I get from people whenever I present myself or what I do, it has always been a positive one. So I took it upon myself, you know what, let me take this journey and see where it leads me. First, in 2016, if I'm correct, no, 2015. I was doing my first year at the University of KwaZulu-Natal, Peter Marisburg, studying BSS there. Second semester, I dropped out. That was my first dropout at the university.
Was it because of music?
It was because of music, and at that time, at that time, I kind of felt like it was a stupid decision, because nothing really moving was really happening at that time, I didn't have a strong backing as to say, okay, I'm dropping out, this is what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this step and that, But I dropped out, and then at the same time, I applied. Okay, my sister actually applied for me. She applied for me at the University of Fort Hare. And I got a bursary that side to study Bachelor of Education, you know. So last year I was in my third year. Second semester. I went out to do my practicals as a teacher, you know. I was supposed to be there for like 5 weeks, you know, at that school. But then I only attended the first week on my school experience. And then on the second week, you know, it was on the weekend. I was supposed to go out with a friend of mine. We were supposed to go back to school, you know, since on Monday and all that. But I was supposed to go out from Res and then live, you know. I just closed the door. I was like, nah, fuck this shit. That's not it for me, you know.
Damn, that's
I wish I was so calm about it, and he's so chill about it.
like chill about, like he's so laid
I
back
was
about
like,
it.
you know what, this is not for me, bro. Like, okay, I'm passing and all that. You know, I've always managed to, you know, to do this thing, especially music and school, and I've always been passing. You know, but I kind of got to a point where I was like, you know what, if I finish this degree now, I think I'll fall in the trap that my whole family is falling for. Here's a chance for you to go and work, for you to get money.
Like pressure, you feel like pressure.
Hustle, you
so
know?
now what I want to know is, how did the Rains deal with the decision you've made of you saying, this is not for me, I am not going back there.
Yeah.
I hope people are listening to this.
You know what I mean?
because-
How did they deal with that, bro? You know what I mean?
You know, when I dropped out, when I took that decision, I won't lie, bro, like, from about August or so last year, I kept it all to myself. I didn't tell the family. The family didn't know from then up until like January this year.
Damn. So all the time they thought you've been
They thought I was at school and all that. Can't be now. I was busy doing my own shit, you know. But this year, you know, it came to a point where Pumama results are scalar, you know, so I have to show them the results, which is Kipan, you know. So I'm at Pretoria at my sister. I'm visiting for December. I had an interview somewhere in Alex, so I came this side. So I have a friend of mine, you know, he's dope in Photoshop.
I think I know where he's going with this.
And he's slick with this.
So I was like, you know, when I saw my results, everything was my results were pending. You know, because I didn't write. Yeah, I didn't write, you know. So I'm like, I hit my nigga up. I'm like, bro, I need you to change everything to faith. Bro. Change everything to faith. You know, he did that for me, sent it, and then I showed my family. I'm like, yo, sis, I faith. You know, and you know me, I've never been I'm not dumb, not that there's anyone dumb, but you know, I've always
been academically strong.
So I'm like, sister, I didn't fail because, you know, it was hard or shit like that, but it's just, I'm not there, you know, my heart is not there, you know, that, and then my sister sent the results to everyone back home because we were at this side, a month later, my results and all that. And then I told her, Gutiazi insisted, I don't want to go back to school, you know, for this year. I want to push Indian music. I want to try and see where that takes me. But she understood because now we get Espan to start her own business, track and all that. He's also a guy or graduated, but he hasn't used any of his certificates. So they were like, you know what, we're gonna support you, bro, in whatever you need.
True.
But there's one person that you need confirmation from, which is my sister from back home. After my mom passed away, I think I was doing grade 10. She's been like that one person in the family who's always had everyone's back, you know, because bonga banye, they get kids, you know, so they've got their own responsibilities and all that. So yeah, nah, she's always been there, yeah, but she's the one who applied for me. He always needs, yeah, but so I had to get confirmation from her, you know, and she's the one taking care of my kid. By the way, I have a kid who's 1 year old. So she's the one person I had to talk to and just let her know about the decision that I'm taking. So his sister, let's say Victoria, calls her and tells her, but you know what, Uspelele doesn't want to go back to school. He wants to try and push into music. Boy, basically to niggas and Jay sneak peek into what's happening. Then I was supposed to call her. She didn't even wait for me to call her.
She called you right now.
She called me. She's like, no, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
You're going back to school. If you ain't going back to school, then come back home and take care of your kid. You know, I'm only doing this because you're at school and I'm hoping that next year you'll be finished and take care of your kid. And also, I was forced to go back to school in that way. But okay, let me just try and honor, you know, her wishes. So I go back to school. I re-register for first year, first semester, fourth year, and then second semester, third year. But along the way, I get a call from Mr. Age. You know.
Shout out Philby.
With Philby, I met I met Money last year with Sneaker Exchange. Because you know I had submitted my music on that platform. True. Lucky enough, I got chosen to come and perform this side with a brother of mine by the name of Saint Mans. Shout out to him. So along the platform I think he was impressed. But we started talking from there, you know, on WhatsApp. I went back to the Eastern Cape, but we kept, you know, communication. We kept talking and all that up until this year. I got a call from him. He's like, Doana, there are some people I'd like for you to meet. Come through to Joburg and then see what he push a ganja. When I was coming to Joburg, I didn't know that he's okay. I'm going to be having a meeting with, you know, this record label that I'm with right now. You know, it's like, I'm going to sort out everything for you. Just make sure you're in Joburg. I'm like, okay. They figure Joburg. My figure, it takes me to these offices, bro, studio and all that. That's how I got to be a 4BR. You know, I saw everything. I'm like, okay, this is big. This is happening. No red button is there. You know, so I'm like, yo, I can't miss this chance, you know. Okay, I'm back at school, but I'm like,
the school thing, that's scholastic.
You know, so because I'm like, at this moment, it's not about you know, it's a definite thing that, you know what, it's gonna happen. You're gonna pop. You with the right people. There's everything you need right here, you know. So I'm like, I call my sister back home, you know, the one that I needed confirmation from. I'm like, yo, sister, sister, Riskela. I can't lose this opportunity too, you know. I wanna take it. She's like, Yazin is Peleria Shub, you know, but take this opportunity and then it's boom. She's not really, you know, I'm still comfortable with it. She's
still trying to.
But she's warming up.
She's warming up to the whole situation because, like, I mean, a lot of things has been happening for me lately. I mean, I could say I'm at a better place than where I was last year around this time of the year. You know, things were very difficult for me at the beginning of.
Like last year. No, I haven't met him. And I was on YouTube. This is a song, Angindao. You know? So I'm a guy that's always streaming music. And I see this music video. And I hear the sound and I'm like, wow, this kid.
And I was surprised.
And I'm like, nah, this is the future, you know what I mean? And this is a time where Java was popping. Nigga was driving and had to see you kill it the way you kill it. I was like, yo. And now you're sitting here in front of me, bro. Like, this is really amazing. It's really amazing.
The journey has been amazing, bro. So far, you know, because this is only my debut single. I think it's been 3 weeks now.
Yeah,
I think it's been 3 weeks.
And how are people receiving the single?
It's
making waves,
bro. It's fucking amazing.
It's making waves, Trust.
So far, the reaction videos that I've been getting, the downloads, the streams and all that, you know, I'm happy.
Yeah.
You know, we're getting there, when I arrived in Joburg, following you, I'm looking at my following from your Facebook, Instagram and all that, you know, it was okay, Benzama, but looking at it now today, I'm like, okay, we going somewhere.
Add one more to that.
You know,
add one more following.
Away, shout out. And on Thursday last week, we got a feature. We got featured on an article by Daily Sun.
Daily Sun, yeah.
And I only got to see that like yesterday, you know, because last week we were busy planning the music video and all that, because we shot it on Friday last week. So it's been one hell of a week for me last week, you know. And I missed that out, but I got the screenshot last Izol, and then I posted it out. I mean, the feedback from that also has been amazing.
Crazy.
Samsung Mobile is plugged the song, so tweeted about the song, so I mean, so far,
and he's so humble, guys. I mean, this guy, I'm feeling his humbleness.
Exactly.
It's like
exactly, bro.
It's
So
wow, it's wow.
Being someone who's new in the game in the Joburg life, man. This is like your debut single. Which artist out there would you like to work with next? Like, this is something that I always want to know.
You know, I actually have a song, you know, and it's there. I actually have my next hit, bro. You know, it's always nice when you. I've just been recording music, constantly recording music, and there's just this one song that I think, if I can get Shakina on that song, or Tell Man, or you know, hey. No, it would be a dream come true if I was to get this kid.
Yeah, that mindset.
If I were to get with
keep it humble as you are. You see, as OC, you are still new, but then that mindset will only hold you back.
Hey, bro, having, you know, the video that you saw me on One Day Down, you know, that was my first like official music video, you know, but having to shoot Ungwam, you know, like the quality is shooting, I would say that was like my first professional official music video. You know, working with some guys, a big industry. Now these guys, they shooting you. You've got okay, everyone is in this room just because of you. They here to
and
make
they're
sure
embracing
that
your music and your talent.
You know, so that experience for me, and even in the Bestutela because Bestutela prop stars. I'm not sure but best prop stars, and having seen the people that have once used that place, you know, so I was like, damn, you know,
and I'm one of them people,
you know.
Now you're on that wall.
So my G, it was amazing, bro. I won't lie. It was fucking amazing. I'm sure the people are gonna love the video when it comes out. It's amazing.
Can't wait, bro.
Can't wait.
It's gonna be amazing. I got these girls called the Improves. You know, they came through as they dance and all that. So they came through. Shout out to them. Yeah, man, and my whole team, 4BR, 4 Billion Records, and everyone that came through for me. It was amazing, bro. Trust. I think people are just gonna see the vibe when the video comes out, and then you're gonna see which the boy had fun. It was amazing.
So now, man, what we trying to get out of you is what is the song all about?
I was about to ask that. I'm like,
are you talking about a specific girl? Is it someone special, somebody special? Like, you know, just break it down for us, bro.
So the song, I would say, you know, it has your fuckboy tendency. It has a noble tendency.
Elaborate. Elaborate.
It's the skoo lifestyle.
So it's like the song, it's not basic or mainly about me, or it could be anyone who resonates to the song. I mean, you know, it's a guy who's at his prime. You know, let's say you're just getting your money right. You're at that moment where everything is falling into place. You know, so you've got this attention that's around you. You know, whenever I mean, I'm sure we do notice, Uti, you know, when you're down, no one really gives a fuck about you. You know, so it's like whenever you're at that peak, it's like you get all this attention from everyone, you know. So this song is just about a guy who's at that space, you know, like,
and it's new to him.
It's new to him, you know. He's embracing it in a way. But the message that I'm trying to send with the song is that, you know, it doesn't end well. That's one thing that people are gonna see on the video, you know, because you know, it could be whatever, but more figure nangulo you know. So but at the end of the day, they finally catch up to you and like, oh, this nigga's playing. You finally, at the end of the day, you lose all of them. It's true. And it's always the case that you might have multiple partners, but there's always that one person that you love. But at that moment, that guy loses even that one special
so it's infatuation versus love,
you know.
Exactly.
So
and this is what I love about like his sound, his music. It's very authentic, you know what I mean? It's not fiction. You know, it's not like all these rappers telling us about males and their accounts and we don't you know like fiction rap. It's not about that. Like we need something real, something authentic, something that we can relate to. You know what I mean? Like,
because like, bruh, people are going through a lot out there. You know, it's not all fun and
true. And I love what you're doing. You're on a platform where you can speak about these certain things. You know, these people out there like on a big platform and they don't actually
even try to talk about it.
Exactly. So big shout out to you, man.
Like,
yo, we want to get into the song now?
Let's get into the song. I think he answered pretty much everything that I had
But
in mind.
any last words, man, to anyone that's listening out there, dog? Like, if they trying to make it in the game, what's that piece of advice you'll give them? And if people trying to reach out to you, how do they find you on all your social media platforms?
What I would like to say, you know, is as a quote in a way is that, you know, school is important, you know. School is important, and living your dreams is satisfying, you know. So, you know, in whatever you do, man, just if you're at school and you're pursuing this career, you know, if that's what you love wholeheartedly, then it means you're living your dream. You know, and that's supposed to satisfy you in a way. You know, but if you're there and you feel like your heart is not in there, trust me, you won't be happy. You'll only go that far. You know? So everyone who's out there, I just want to say, chase your dreams. Try and get your money right. You know, there's one thing that I've always told myself, even at the beginning of the year, no matter how hard it was, but I always told myself, Uguti, come April or May, things would have changed around for me. And actually things have changed. So what I'm trying to say is you speak things into existence.
Exactly.
You know,
Power of the mind.
You know, so whatever you tell yourself about your life or whatever your surroundings, that's what's gonna manifest. You know? So always try and be positive about everything. So I just wanna send a shout out to everyone who's listening from back home and all that, you know, and a big shout out to my team. My manager, Tato, they're always doing the most for me.
Shout out Tato, bro. We see the work, man.
So everyone who's out there, you know, who's trying to catch the ball, just make sure on all social media